So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. It's Wednesday, and that's a beautiful thing. It means I'm back from Stuttgart. And, you know, instead of just saying, I'm going to go figure out a way to... there's no way I am going to be uploading anything while I'm in Stuttgart. It's just not going to happen. There's no internet there. I mean, Stuttgart's got internet, but not the Army installation where I'm headed to, right? I'm staying there in the officers' quarters, and I'm telling you, I'm like, it's like every time, you know, I got 1 bar, you know, and my phone's got like 1 bar, and there's no way to even tap into my mobile data, which is unlimited, and it makes a fine uploading resource, right? And actually a pretty good one too, but not when you got no signal. So I just need to start making it very clear. Look, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to Stuttgart. And when I just say that in the future, then everybody just knows, right? You know, but I mean, I just feel like I'm letting people down left and right, and I hate that. I mean, sometimes you just want to see the Yank get Yank slapped, and if it ain't happening, that can be a little depressing. I get that. So, that said, it was nice, though, to go. I've always enjoyed going to see Stuttgart. I didn't get a chance to visit any good parts of Stuttgart, though. It was strictly for business. Checking up on 4 of our medical and 1 of our dental clinics. So just been busy, you know, and I got home, just kind of tried to race home. It's a long ways there and back, and an overnight on top of it. So I just pretty much got home. Didn't have time to pick up any wine. I just wanted to see my Shotzi. Now I'm here, and by the way, she's behind me, but she's bundled up. I mean, she's like mummified because it's cold here today. It is just flat out cold.
No, it's not cold. It's just chilly after.
If you're thinking it's summertime, it's cold.
Yes, that does mess with your head.
But I think you probably deal with the same thing in England and in other parts of the world too, where you're thinking it's supposed to be warm, and then all of a sudden it gets cold for like 5 days straight. It's just unbelievable. So what are we gonna do? Nothing. But we're having ourselves a wonderful Venezia Select cocktail, which always puts me in a good mood. It's actually my favorite cocktail on the planet. So it's good to be back in the Solver studio, and it's good to see everybody. So let's go ahead and hop into our grid and see what we got. My Shotzi overfed me today, so I'm feeling a little distended. Well, let's go ahead and see what we got. So we got a Cryptic crossword number 29742. And Fed set this one, so let's jump in and see what we've got. Distress in hearing. Stop being crooked. So, small amount of time with Bill. Journalist. Balls may be yellow after sex. Okay. And, okay. All right. So here we go. This is already right off the bat, right? We're not even... Just the first crack off the bat. Here we go with it, right? So, journalist, balls may be yellow after sex. Okay. I don't even know where to go with that. Okay, so a journalist. I've got 6 letters. My brain is thinking this is a tad. Okay. And so therefore, I've been thinking, is this going to be a D? I think this is going to be an editor, then it's a journalist. How that squares with balls maybe yellow after sex. You've got or for like maybe oro, or, you know, just thinking gold. I don't know. Sex could be it. You know, we did it. You know, I guess. So weird to even talk about doing a crossword. I'm really not a prig. I swear. I'm just not used to it. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna put Tad in now. I think I might have that figured out. So, journalist, you have the ed. Balls maybe yellow after sex. So it. And then after doing it, gold, maybe, right? So And distress in hearing, is that to straighten? Like it is in dire straits, you know? Hates playing brag, turned out friends accepting bluff directly. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So yeah, I'm gonna put straighten as if we were talking about having problems with your money. Hates playing brag, turned out friends accepting bluff directly. So maybe okay, so I see we got an ace on it as, and then let's go with a the, and we'll wait to see what we get down here, because I don't know. Ordnance survey cutting about page in misprinted A to Z. It's a gem. Start old games console, knob needed to spin around 4244. Knob needed, so we got maybe a turn here. And maybe I can't imagine turning, we could turn in or on, we'll go with turn on, because we're talking about a knob spinning around. Okay, and new supermarket stops Marmite supply. I have no idea. Almost. Touching article cast read aloud for sovereign. Got 2, 3, and 6. Okay, I have no idea really. Let's see. 6. Number 24 buses do use buckles. Let's see. One of your relatives gift wraps a book. Okay. Lancashire landmark seen when Sia takes in middle of Bolton. Lancashire landmark. Nine and 5. Lancashire. Excessively complimented pornographic actors' first lines. 9 must be abbreviated. Oh, great. Pornographic actors' first lines. Okay. Let's see. Mrs. Sleep on board ship. Nope. Dawn French to the rescue. One often raising awareness for starters. Dawn French. Boy, that's a tough one today, Fed. 10 deliveries brought up under pressure. 11. Go. I just need something here, guys. Ordnance survey, cutting about page and misprinted A to Z. It's a gem. Got 4 and 5. Touching article cast, read aloud for sovereign. Unknown firm taken on by heavyweight businessman. Businessman. Oh, I don't know. Got 6 letters. When you go with a tycoon. So this may be turn on one's heels. Heel. Does this help us at all whatsoever? No, we got the same thing going on there. Touching article cast, read aloud for sovereign. Two, 3, and 6. This could be the. Does that help? Former opponent gutted about discharged cruise missile. And that could be. We always have this when we have cruise missiles. We have a thing for exosets here. Gonna go with that one. Okay, so hates playing brag, turned out friends accepting bluff directly. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and it looks like we got as the crow flies, and that would be directly. So, touching article cast, read aloud for sovereign. Boy, I wish we could get this one here. Let's go on down. 20 across, dislodge key. Oh, I see. So we had a double definition then with a shift. So to shift is to dislodge. A key would be to shift. So shift to shift makes sense. Touching article. For sovereign. Okay, so we're talking about on the throne. E. coli mostly spread in bowl. Ship leaves Celsi after dropping off some bits. Well, we got a ship. Looks like we have a vessel. Okay, does this help at all with any of this here? E. coli. Mostly spread in bowl. Well, we could have a coliseum. So now we're going back to 5 down. New supermarket. New supermarket. Almost. Ordnance survey, cutting about page and misprinted A to Z. It's a gem. Okay, now I see. We have a rose topaz. Almost. 4, 2, and 6. Okay, so maybe near as. Damn it. Lad struggling with issue including ultimately combat fatigue. Combat fatigue. Goes off instruction to make nice e-readers. Dawn French to the rescue. We have 14 down. What is this? So number 24 buses. Do use buckles. Ten deliveries brought up under pressure. Excessively complimented pornographic actors. First line 9 must be abbreviated. So 9. Editor. Okay, so maybe adulated. It's really, you know, when we do these types of grids, it really just takes all of the zeal right out of my existence. The pep leaves my step. It just becomes this big, oh, what have I got myself into? Crazy. Mrs. Sleep on board ship. All right. Okay. Lads struggling with issue, including ultimately combat fatigue. This is a T by any stretch. Oh gosh, I mean, we tie them all together. I can't do anything with that. Premier crew can finally flow. Three letters. I'm just go the run. I don't even know what to put there. Volunteers once in the forces. Not against shocking treatment. Shocking treatment. Bond villain. Bond villain. Jaws essentially breaking back to get ahead. Oh, this is a stretch. Getting ahead, maybe onward. Lancashire takes in middle of Bolton. Celia, Scylla, black. maybe Blackpool Tower. Lads struggling with issue, including ultimately combat fatigue. So maybe lassitude. We're talking about fatigue, right? And oh my God, it's hiding there the whole time. Number 22, buses do use buckles, 4, 5, and 5. How about blue suede shoes? No, let's spell it right. Suede. So, looks like not against shocking treatment. Shocking treatment looks like tasering. Goes off instruction to make nice e-readers. So, goes off could be addles. I feel like I'm really having to work on this one here. Dawn. Okay. Aurora. Mrs. Sleep on board ship. But Mrs. with a K there. Okay, it could be skips. I don't know what else to say about it. 10 deliveries. So 10 deliveries. 10. I'm looking for 10. Adulated. Overpraised. Okay. Gosh, why do I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack? And one of your relatives gift wraps a book, so maybe a baboon. I mean, we are pretty closely related to that particular primate. How did we do, Bob? I mean, gosh, I need a nap. I think we did all right. Okay, very good. Fed. I'm not going to be able to think. So if my wife asks me a question tonight, something very basic, like, how was your day? And I go, like that, that's your fault. This was challenging. But fun when you're finished. So, well said, well done, well played, fed. Oh my gosh. Speaking of, we'll bring down our Benny here to do because really ready to move beyond this. I gotta say, I heard from one of the setters last night, and he said to me that if you don't believe it's me, just ask Will Shorts. And I don't know if it was a joke, but hope it's not. I did ask for an interview. You know, I know they don't ever do those things, but maybe. Good stuff. But it is so good to be back in the studio. I'm so glad to be back and be able to do these and get these edited and uploaded in a timely manner. We have a T3 line in this apartment. It should not be an issue from here. But just saying, I just want to thank everybody for the liking and the subscribing. The subscribers have gone through the roof. I don't know, we're nearing every day, it seems like 7,500 subscribers. It's just getting pretty crazy, and I really do appreciate that. And when I look at the analytics, it's because people are sharing, and there's as many people sharing on the Guardian in the Guardian sub community as there is in the New York Times sub community, and that just really tickles me pink. So thank you all so very much. Appreciate taking the time to like and to subscribe. And anytime you leave a comment, it always makes my day. And so thank you so much for that. I appreciate you understanding that I have to do some business travel on occasion, but otherwise, we will see you tomorrow. And until then, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus, grüß Gott, ciao, Cin-Cin. Be well. We will see you on tomorrow. Until then, try to be nice to strangers if at all possible, and be safe until we see you again.